It's almost midnight. I was gonna wait a couple minutes to get started. Hey, it's the Skrilla with the Tarot of Stars reading with the hot takes on celebrity news and reviews. It's Sunday night, um, the 14th of April, 2025, and tonight's reading is about Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. This is for entertainment purposes only, and all information proceeds go to Saturday Night Live. And now let's get started by allowing me to channel the base god up in here and roll these three astrology dice to guide my forces within for the fans of these celebrities. So yeah, Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande. Pete Davidson's birthday is November 16, 1993. Ariana Grande is in about June 26, 1993. I was like, they are exes at this point, so let's see what happened with them about that relationship. And I remember about source material and Charlie all the time. And I am in about re- reviewing um, relationships that y'all in there about. I was like trending and all on social media and everything like that. All the paparazzi and attention they be getting. So playing brand is about Jupiter. And then I was like in there about oh my god. I was like that is that's an N. Is that an N? I was like, I don't know why you make it so hard to read. I was like, that's Capricorn, I guess. You say Capricorn. I was like, it was a third house for our reading. And then we was hearing about I was like, anime Charlie is the music for the reading tonight. And then he's refuse. So, and then refuse it one more time. Let me try to get that. It's a show. I was like, it's pulling four cards. So one for the bottom of the deck. Um, all that is. Fools almost got married. Few days already Brian was engaged. I was like, almost got married. And then they were not supposed to be so to everyone about acting like each other that much. No, anyways. was keeping I was like, keeping rumor mills down about him being gay or whatever, something like that, I guess. They got in that type of stuff, Hollywood and all. I was like, did you guys ever notice you had to keep a significant other, or else they kind of get weird? I was like with Vin Diesel, they got with Vin Diesel, not as you being mean about his girlfriend very well. Till later, it was later on, till recently, I guess. Um, so I'm gonna finish shuffling. Pick a deck. And I was like, I was gonna blaze out, um, gonna blaze out the cards and see what you do about. I was gonna blaze out decks, see what to do. I think there's already ex lovers and all Hollywood and all that. Um, King of Pentacles upright, Nine of Wands upright. There, Four of Pentacles in reverse. There, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I was like, and then we have Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Nine of Pentacles upright. Why my camera's jumping along like that? Okay. I was like, channel this body again, right? So far, what we have here is the King of Pentacles upright have to do with Pete Davidson being meaner about everything that have to do with me and him, and that he had to concern himself with showing y'all, and that he was able to do that, and not really be able to be mean about dealing with me and showing me and leaving me in him at all. And then it was okay for him to be worrying about somebody else because he had to show someone else that he knows how to deal with it. And that was not a good example type of thing for him to do with the Hollywood and all. Once the Hollywood got involved, especially, not a good way to be dealing with that because the paparazzi and all got me with them too much about that. And then they were worried about what to do, that he had left that alone and not worried about why they were bothering him. It was not really concerned why they were bothering him almost. And then he had left waiting to go to um, jail almost about one of the movies he was filming, I guess in Syracuse. I was like, Big Time Adolescence, right? Okay, so that one had to do with him almost getting to jail actually because he was concerned with being mean to me too much. But then it was okay for him to bother with not explaining that at all when they addressed him about that. I was like, they asked him about that. He had no idea what to say about it at all. He wasn't concerned with doing anything but leaving it. I was like leaving it. I was like leaving it to. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, y'all have to cut this one off. I was like, I'm gonna cut this one off of this. I was like, leave my Zoom set. I was like, this all you ever hope was for me to go through stuff like this. And then when I go through stuff like this, I was like, it doesn't go well for y'all at all. And, um, I was like, and then, oh my goodness. think that's okay then. Okay, so we were in here about being mean about this. I was like the Syracuse situation left him and myself in um, Vegas trying to worry about how to move there, and then that didn't work out either because he went in alone about he wouldn't leave me alone about worrying about trying to get me in trouble actually, believe it or not. And then it was not okay to try and do that in Syracuse. And then believe I was like that DA, that Syracuse DA, or however you want to put it, was not a prosecutor, or whatever. Okay, was not really concerned to do anything, but trying to press charges, and then he wasn't able to do that. But it was okay to be mean to me all the time. When I don't really ever have anything bad to say about Pete Davidson, I was like, I didn't find out about him until most of you guys did, I guess. But him being in movies and TV and all, so I didn't lie. But I never really had anything bad to say about him. And then it was not okay to be so mean then. And then we had Four of Pentacles reverse and Eight of Pentacles reverse down here, guys, where it was okay for him to be mean to me, he thought. But I'm not sure what to do because I was like, nobody really sent me a memo. I didn't get a memo about that. And then it wasn't really okay to go to jail about that though. Like that where he I think everybody have to be mean to him all the time about that he was pretending that I was mean to him. I was like, that's pretty um stupid really. Actually to pretend somebody mean. Well, I didn't really have a way to be that mean about being concerned with putting I was like I wasn't gonna have a way to be concerned with that. Putting someone down just for no good reason at all. Like he did to me. Yeah, it just wasn't gonna I wasn't gonna turn out like that. And for the fact that I did have to find out more about Pete Davidson, I found out more about him recently. I was like, it turns out I still wasn't gonna be able to be worried about it. And then it was okay for him to be meaner that whenever he went Syracuse always got in trouble, it was kind of like he thought it was okay for everyone to worry about what to do about me on top of that. And then it's a floating gaydism because I'm a missing person and I'm actually a missing person. The reason that I didn't really understand why I couldn't get no understanding rate from him, or wait and see from him, or empathy or sympathy, anything. I couldn't get nothing from him at all about that. So it was okay to be meaner about that. That the problem is that I wasn't really okay with him being mean to me like that, anyways. He just wasn't really in here to support his claim. Oh, I was like, wow, okay, supporting the claim though. He ain't had a way to support the claim at all. And then it was okay for him to go to jail. That he also wouldn't worry about what the claim had to do with at all either. And that was a big mistake. Okay, so leave me about Ariana Grande though. Because it was okay for y'all to mess with him about her, but there wasn't anything for her to get from the situation that had to do with him at all. And then, I don't look at situations. I don't do people like that anyway. So it's like I'm not looking for no handouts. And then I wasn't really concerned with being mean to people, strangers. You guys, why would I be mean to a stranger? What in the world would I would bother myself of being mean to a stranger? And how would I know the stranger was supposed to be Pete Davidson? Is it really strange, isn't it? And then it was okay for him to go to jail for the fact he had a way to support that claim at all. And then he's concerned with not bothering with me at all, so he wasn't going to have a way to support his claim ever. And then the Nine of Pentacles upright in reverse. So, on the back of the deck, y'all, on the bottom of the deck. Jeez, I was like Nine of Pentacles upright, bottom of the deck. It is in here that Pete Davidson had left me alone too much, and then he left me alone so bad. that I had to be meaner about what to do to um to address this issue, hence and so forth and so forth. Was doing the readings to leave it in here. And then it was in here source rate. I have a source rate too that is about being able to get my point across. And then my points my point to get across very well by me dealing with these tarot cards and all. Okay, so we're gonna close up a shop about Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande and leave it in here about a supporting claim. I was like, I mean, if you don't have a way to support your claim, why worry about making it? So it was okay for him to go to jail. It was not. I was like, he was so close to getting in trouble that he. I was like, he was. I was like, he was acting in ways y'all had not seen him act before, you guys. Okay, and then we're gonna close out though and leave P. Didison and Argonda over. I was like all the way out there where everybody can see what to do with that. And my name is Ines RC, and I'll be back at midnight from now on for the rest of my Tarot of the Stars readings. Okay, and then we'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, though, midnight, next time.